to continue, it was already very obvious that the destruction was going to return in some capacity, but it hit quickly, and it hit hard last night. How do we come to terms with this, and how do we deal with it? Number one, let's interrogate our own complacency throughout this entire process. Over the last 2 weeks, our brothers and sisters have been starving to death. And food has been banned from entering into Gaza from every direction. Were we okay with that? So let's interrogate the complacency of it in the first place. I want to share with you all something, subhanAllah, that happened today at the protest. We were at the protest. May Allah bless the Palestinian youth movement. They had a beautiful gathering that they were able to put together, pull different people together. And subhanAllah, I met this brother named Robert. Robert became Muslim 1 month ago. You know how long he drove to come to today's protest? 3 hours. The guy's been Muslim for 1 month. 1 month. 3 hours. He drove to come to a protest that, let's face it, this isn't one of those million men marches. These are the multiple protests that have been happening. The number, how many people came today, Abdurrahman? 300 maybe total. The guy's been Muslim for 1 month and came from 3 hours away to be present and bear witness. May Allah reward him. But man, he puts us to shame. He puts us to shame. His wife Jessica was there, and when I was talking to him about his shahada, she said, I'm ready to take my shahada now too. And in the middle of a protest, while the screaming was still happening in the background, she took her shahada. And it was just as beautiful, in fact, more beautiful than any of the shahadas that we've been having in the serenity and tranquility of this masjid. It was beautiful, powerful, but a contradiction. Humbling, but at the same time, embarrassing. We've become so complacent. And so let's interrogate first and foremost the complacency that we have when there is no real blood, when we don't see the most graphic images on our screens. When we talk to the public and we say, is this what it takes for you to wake up? We have to ask ourselves, is that what it takes for us to wake up? Do the images have to get that graphic before we turn on once again and say, okay, now there's something wrong and now we have to activate ourselves?